This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean Stadium, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away, start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They're going to run it here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. So
they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Williams. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. Receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Duggar. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab!
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Now, 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. It's a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. And the Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
It's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Duggar. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The shotgun run call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now it's 2nd down here. The sure hands. It's Green. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. That's caught. It's Marsh. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Duggar. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Press coverage now from the secondary. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receivers are bunched together. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Duggar. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
To the air, it's Duggar. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll try the ground game here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Across the 40, the 20, crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Play action here on first down. The sure hands, it's Davidson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Receiver in motion now. With the catch, it's Marsh. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Bears line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it.
And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Oh, what a move. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Baylor. His passing game is still on fire. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. On the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 40. They're held out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Now here comes the bunch formation. And in first down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle by the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. You're able to get him down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Duggar. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Fourth down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw over the middle. Finds the running back for a fourth down catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Timeout, North Carolina. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Duggar. Fires it down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Can they cut into this lead now on third and goal? Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you get this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He can go. Out past the 30. He goes there quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Flying to the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They scored, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. Wow, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a first and goal. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.